Hi, today I will talk about my Estee Lauder eye care products. In my last empties video, which was my third empties, I complained that Estee Lauder discontinued my beloved Advanced Night Repair Eye. However, there was a kind of misunderstanding. So I would like to clear that up in this video, and I'll give you guys my final recommendation of Estee Lauder eye care products. So here is my story. I did get sometimes wrinkles around my eyes, but I was always able to get rid of them with good eye creams. So I really believe in eye creams. Even if someday it doesn't remove my wrinkles completely anymore, I will still continue to use them because I know it helps reducing wrinkles. As some of you might know, I love Clarins skincare. So for eye care, I used to use Super Restorative Total Eye Concentrate, which is their best eye cream. But on one point, I was getting wrinkles. I thought probably I got used to that product, so I consulted one of their beauty advisors. But she meant there is nothing better than that eye cream. So I decided to try other brand. I don't remember why I chose Estee Lauder at that time. Probably I googled that is what I'm normally doing when I feel lost. Or maybe I saw one YouTube video. I don't know anymore. So I went to the Estee Lauder counter in one department store and asked for their advice. Then they recommended me this Advanced Night Repair Eye. But that one was more like serum, so using alone was not enough. So I used it under my Clarins eye cream. Then I really experienced my fine lines were disappearing. And later I also bought their eye cream that was Advanced Time Zone eye cream. But then last year I realized that Advanced Night Repair Eye was discontinued. But at the same time, I also saw a new product, which was called Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex. And that looked quite similar to the old Advanced Night Repair Eye. So I called their customer service and asked about it, if that one is newer version of this Advanced Night Repair Eye. But the person on the phone said it is actually a totally different product than Advanced Night Repair Eye. Most of all, it is not a serum, but an eye cream. So if I need a serum, then I should buy Advanced Night Repair Eye Serum, which I showed you in my last empties video. And as for the eye cream, this new supercharged complex is more for getting rid of dark circles, which I don't really have. What I wanted was something to soften fine lines or prevent wrinkles from forming. For that, they recommended this new Resilience Multi-Effect Tripeptide Eye Cream. That's how I ended up with this combination, Advanced Night Repair Eye Serum plus Resilience Multi-Effect. But a few months ago, I received this new Advanced Night Repair Supercharged Complex as a deluxe sample. And I started to use it last month when I ran out of my Resilience Multi-Effect. And I also took it to the percussion camp. And then I realized this formula is pretty much the same as the old Advanced Night Repair Eye. So when I came back from the percussion camp, I had one-time chance to go to a larger city because I'm living in the countryside. So I went to that department store again where I originally got the recommendation of Advanced Night Repair Eye and asked them about it. And one beauty advisor there was telling me it is indeed the newer version of Advanced Night Repair Eye. And I can use it as a serum because of its light consistency. So that was quite different from what I heard last year from the customer service of Estee Lauder. And as for the eye cream, she said that Resilience Multi-Effect is actually a very good one. There is even better ones as well, but they are in completely different price category. And most of all, she said she herself is also using Resilience Multi-Effect as an eye cream. So that convinced me actually. So now I am using my dream combination of Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex plus Resilience Multi-Effect. As I mentioned in my second MTIS video, I got some wrinkles on one side of my eye while I was using this sample eye cream from Bobbi Brown. But after I started to use this dream combination, I think it did become less. But it's still there, so I will continue to use this combination. And because this supercharged complex is a small sample only, so when I used up this, then I have to go back to my Advanced Night Repair serum because I bought it recently. But when I use up that serum, I will buy this supercharged complex again. And I will just stay like this. Supercharged complex and Resilience Multi-Effect. And that will be also my final recommendation for you guys. So I think it's never too early to start with applying eye cream. The skin around your eyes are very thin and delicate, and it's easily getting fine lines or wrinkles. But you can delay it with right kind of care. And please believe me, preventing is much better than trying to get rid of it afterwards because it's extremely difficult if it's possible at all. So even if you don't have any wrinkles now, I really recommend you to start right away. So that was it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!